dump. It's December, and that means it's the holiday season. That means it's Christmas Overwatch time. I'm Winterston, aka Winston, dressed up like a Yeti. Joining me this week is whatever legendary skin Ben opens first.
I've never played Tracer, but cheers, love. The hype train's here.
And whoever Widowmaker is stepping on.
Harder.
We're all familiar with cities who hand out citations to owners who refuse to maintain their properties. The problem is that the city of Pittsburgh has mistakenly issued itself 8 citations for refusing to maintain its own properties.
This property is in terrible condition. We should cite them. All right. Hold on. Email. Fuck!
Just goes to show that the only person who thinks Pittsburgh is shittier than it is Pittsburgh.
Now, to be fair to the city of Pittsburgh, I'm only really familiar with it through the story of Mr. Belvedere, which is a heartwarming tale of a working-class American family that takes in an immigrant.
I don't remember that, because I wasn't born yet.
I was alive when Mr. Belvedere came out, but I was in New Zealand, and we did not get television that recent.
And if we're being perfectly honest, the only thing I really remember about the 80s was the debilitating and chronic fear of being turned into a cloud of radioactive ash.
It's kind of funny how history relapses like this.
More of a prolapse.
Like a butt.
An Ohio man dubbed the Balding Bandit was sent to prison for 2 years for stealing what?
So far, about 15 seconds of my life?
Our hearts.
Just Ben's heart.
Would you believe Rogaine? The guy is actually from Florida, but he would fly into Ohio, steal high-value pharmacy products such as hair loss formulas, and then sell them in New Jersey.
How bad are things in Florida that you have to deal Rogaine in Jersey? How bad are things in Jersey?
This sounds like a Robin Hood scenario where he robs from big hair and gives to the follically challenged.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the pocket of big hair.
It's all oily.
And full of birds.
Clearly you've never been in the back of a Pizza Hut.
Wait, with the hair or the birds?
You think that's real pepperoni?
No, I don't.
So I don't really know how much of a racket there is in selling black market Rogaine, but I mean, the guy did fly from Florida to Ohio several times, and he was ordered to pay $22,000 in restitution.
To whom?
Pizza Hut.
Would you believe that when you ask a man how big his penis is, he's gonna lie and say that it's bigger than it actually is? An amateur number cruncher has compared self-reported penis length data to that gathered by scientists and found out that men overestimate by about an inch on average.
I'm sorry, all I got out of that was something about amateurs and crunching.
This is why it needs to be converted to metric, because a 4-inch dick sounds tiny, but an 11-centimeter dick.
Also, if you measure your dick in centimeters, you can easily convert it into fractions of Earth's circumference.
Oh yeah, I got circumferenced at birth.
How do you even conduct this experiment? Are you just like, hey, how big's your dick? And they're like, oh, 7 inches. And you're like, okay, whip it out. And you produce a ruler. And they're like, I left it in my other pants. It's at home right now.
You know, it's 2016. I feel like it's a crime that there aren't removable dicks yet.
Cam, do you want to tell him or should I?
Ben, they're called strap-ons and they're probably older than fire.
No, guys, it would be awesome. These things are always flopping around, getting in everything's way. You could take them off. Sometimes you sit on them. It's the worst. And then that way you would only need to get ones out when you actually needed to use them. And you could have all these cool other kind of parts. There could be like dragon dicks.
Wow, I can actually hear the orifices welding shut.
Yeah, but you know one is yawning open in anticipation.
I would rather live stream being sounded with a bastard file than have anything to do with something called a dragon dick.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody's fine when Cameron wants to get stepped on by a cartoon character, but when I want a dick that shoots fire, everybody's all up my ass.
Whoa, Ben, that is a whole different story. And now that we've Rule 34'd feed dumped somehow, I think it's time to call this episode to a close. But remember, there may be better sources of news that are probably safe to watch at work, but they don't have Ben and Cameron, and they don't have this hat, which I got from Royal Lysmith at PAX Australia. It's a crab hat, which is honestly kind of appropriate to the topic at hand.
Don't get crabs on your dragon dick.
Red dragon dicks shoot fire, blue ones shoot lightning, and metallic dragon dicks are good aligned.